Make sure you check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. One of the biggest, best, or you could say most meaningful women's boxing matches of all time, Claressa Shields and Christina Hammer, is actually about to go down. Let's talk about it. Goodfellow Sports TV, we in the building. We talk all boxing, love women's boxing especially. But don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow One Boxing. Get you 18% off their all-natural products, lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, and much, much more. Head over to The Health Blaze right now. Use that promo code. Both are in the description. And yes, it's going down April 13th. It's going to be Saturday. Showtime boxing, championship boxing, man. Undisputed clash. Can't wait for it. Middleweight clash. Claressa Shields regarded as one of the most decorated amateur women boxers and one of the, best pro, women boxers we've ever seen. And Christina Hammer, they both undefeated. Great matchup. Hammers from Kazakhstan fighting out of Germany. Real long rangey. A fighter. Claressa Shields, aggressive, fights with her emotions. They're going to be getting it on April 13th, like I said, at the Boardwalk in Atlantic City. The Boardwalk is, had a lot of great fights there. I'm surprised he wasn't at the Hard Rock, but I think the Boardwalk deserves to be the drummer and get some here, man. We definitely needed to fight at the Boardwalk. I thought they had tore that joint down or something like that. But they've been a lot of Mike Tyson fights. Bernard Hopkins fought there. Kelly Pavic, Sergio Martinez, Arturo Gotti pretty much built that house in Jersey and Atlantic City. I want to go to that fight. I'm not sure who all going to be on that card, but this is, this the main event. Just to go watch one fight is the price of admission. We remember Christina Hammer was dealing with an illness, so this fight can go down last November. But I think, holding it off this year, this is exactly what boxing needed, man. Boxing has pretty much been in a slump. This year it's been to a slow start. Like tonight, you got Leo Santa Cruz fighting a replacement opponent when the original opponent wasn't that good. His replacement opponent is making $20K. He's making a milli on Fox. Just show you how big a discrepancy, skill level that fight is. $20K to $1 million. That shouldn't even be on TV. Adrian Broner Pacquiao, mismatch. Demetrius Andrade versus Arthur Alcova, mismatch. I mean, you can go on and on. Oscar Valdez, tune-up. Gervonta Tank Davis, mismatch. James DeGale, Chris Eubanks, who cares about it? Anthony Yard coming back versus nobody. So it ain't been that many competitive fights, and it's to the point where people are starting to look at a hot dog and treat it like Filet Mignon and Mikey and Earl Spence. I just think that's going to be a dog walk. That's a glorified mismatch in my opinion. But we ain't been getting that much great boxing. People going to over-glorify, over-analyze that fight and pretty much make it into something that is not. So this is probably the best fight of the year that's been made so far. A lot of people say Danny Jacobs and Canelo, but we know Danny Jacobs not playing with a full hand. We know he got to fight Canelo one hand behind his back, if you get what I'm saying. Very unfair fight. And a lot of people in the boxing world want to act like those unfair politics don't exist when it comes to Danny Jacobs and Canelo Alvarez. If Danny don't knock Canelo out, we all know he losing. I heard they already got Triple G, Canelo 3 already lined up. So really, when you look at it, you want to talk about Anthony Joshua, Big Baby Miller. Big Baby Miller ain't never fought nobody, so that's pretty much a mismatch. He pretty much bumbashed his way into a title shot. It's the equivalent of Teofimo Lopez fighting Lomachenko right now. Only difference is the heavyweight business, and anything one punch can change it. Anthony Joshua's been pretty much on a decline. All right. So we back to square one. Only other fight that's probably better than this fight, boxing wise, is probably Wilder Fury 2, and that ain't even been made yet. So right now, as it stands, this is probably the best matchup. Now, I did like Caleb Plant versus Uzataki, wonderful matchup, but this is probably the most salivating matchups right here. Two undefeated fighters, undisputed. 2-minute rounds, nothing but action. Claressa Shields versus Christina Hammer. Christina Hammer is obviously, you see her, she's taller, maybe longer, I believe she is. My problem with Christina Hammer is that she doesn't have a hook. And she's really going to have to develop a left or a right hook fighting Claressa Shields over here and right. She does have a height advantage. Claressa does fight with her emotions. Now, if this fight was in the state of Michigan, in the Detroit area, Metro Detroit area, Flint area, then I would worry and give Christina Hammer a little bit more of an edge, because Claressa Shields is so built and hell bent on emotion. She needs to check her emotions before she get in the ring, because this girl can just drop her jab or whatever right down on Claressa Shields easily. She could just drop it right down and get a ton of leverage. So Claressa Shields can't come in all aggressive. She got to use her jab to the stomach and to the head, move her head, use angles, side to side. She can't come straight down the pipe, because those straight punches going to hit. But luckily for her, she ain't got to worry about no check hook, no right hook, no overhand right, no nothing. This girl don't throw a hook, and she throw a lot of straight punches, and she going to have to develop a hook if she going to beat Claressa Shields. Claressa Shields should chop the tree down, a lot of body work. Really, don't really focus on throwing a lot of combinations. She throw a lot of combinations that look like the amateur shoe shine. She should really sit down on her body shots, turn them over, pick her shots, and really sit down on her combination punches and chop this tree down. She gonna need to use her jab to the head. She got to be more patient. She kind of machine guns with her shoe shines, machine guns with her combinations. She just slow it down and focus on accuracy and power and turning over her hands is really going to be the key for Claressa Shields here, and checking her emotions in the ring. She got to fight with composure, patience, and not fight with her emotions. If she use her emotions and she get tagged, this girl can really walk her into a lot of shots. She taller. She can just shoot right over her shoulder and be very, very accurate. She got to use her natural athletic gifts, side to side, her agility, her jab, and stuff of that nature. Christina Hammer is just going to have to hope that Claressa Shields come in here wearing her emotions on her sleeves, and emotions are high, and she's just going to continue to box. And she can go straight back because she's taller. I wouldn't recommend that, but she can really walk Claressa into some shots. I think she should be working on the hook. She should be working on the uppercut. She should be working on really doubling and tripling her jab up, moving side to side, and walking this girl into shots, because this girl fights with a high hand and a lot of emotions on her shoulders. And if Christina Hammer can pick her shots, and she can just, mimic some of a jab or uppercut and not just a 1-2, and she'll be all right. She can walk Claressa into type of shots and maybe put her down and knock her out. She just got to be very patient with her shots and pick her shots and have them with accuracy. But she got to develop a hook and an uppercut if she going to knock out Claressa. But that's just pretty much what it come down to, man. It's going to be a tactical fight. It's going to pretty much, whoever imposed their game plan the best. And I think that's what the game plan should be for both of them. But Shields is very emotional. And if Hammer can keep her emotions in check and deal with the pressure of Shields, she should be all right. But Shields got to use angles. You know what I'm saying? She got to go side to side, head moving. Like I said before, she really got to turn her shots over. Don't focus on quantity. Focus on the quality of shots that she's throwing. She like to throw a lot of combinations and just rush her punches. Just go ahead and sit down, turn over them shots, turn over the body shots, use your jab, chop that tree down with a lot of body work, turn over those shots, and make her feel those shots and set a good pace, man. But, it should be a great fight. I think it's the best fight that's already made, bar none. Only thing comparable to that is probably Jacobs and Canelo. And when Fury and Wilder 2 get made, that'd probably be the best fight, the most lucrative, or the most anticipated fight, just because it already had a fight. But I can anticipate them doing this again. Close decision. I'm not sure who I'm 100% picking to win, because I haven't broke down the film 100%. But I'm riding with my Michigander, Claressa Shields, and she's just such a wonderful person, and we just love her in our box community, and we like Christina Hammer too. Very good fighter, balanced fighter, athletic. Don't have to fight. She's a model. She make more money a model, but she just showing that she love to fight. And any person that love to fight and dedicated to the sport and care about the fight fans giving us the best fight, and they can give us one of the best fight this year that's been made, we should get behind it as men, women, or whoever it may be. If it's fighting, it's fighting. If it's boxing, it's boxing. I'm definitely try to get out to Atlantic City and represent for women's boxing, man, and do my part to help promote the fight. I appreciate both of them for showing the men how to get it done, the best fighting the best, and making undisputed fights, lineal champions, and moving up and moving down in weight, and really, and really doing it for the sport and for the culture of boxing. I appreciate both of the women. But hey, it's Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget we on Facebook, Twitter. You can reach out to the email if you got business, question, inquiry, or sponsorship. Don't forget we on Instagram as well now. In addition to that, don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Hellblaze, at thehellblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow1Boxing, get you 18% off their all natural products, soaps, lotions, bath bombs, foot soaks, and much, much more. Head over to the Hellblaze at thehellblaze.com. Use that promo code Goodfellow1Boxing, get 18% off. Both are in the description. In addition to that, you can make a donation to the channel. If not, just share the video all across social media with friends that like boxing. We talk NBA, boxing, music, entertainment. We got a